Hi, I'm Christina and welcome to my channel, Chriskayoga. In today's video, we will be doing a short 15-minute flow sequence. So if you're one of those busy people, like a lot of people are, that can't find enough time to fit yoga into your day, then this sequence will be great for you to just do before you go to work, when you get home from work, whenever you can squeeze it in during your day, and it'll just help you to get a bit of yoga into your daily life. You won't be needing any props for this sequence. All you need is your yoga mat and yourself. So if you're ready, let's get started. We're going to begin in child's pose. So come onto your hands and knees. Touch your big toes together behind you. Separate your knees slightly apart. Set your hips onto your heels and relax your torso over your thighs. Bring your forehead to the ground. Relax your head. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in and release it out through your nose. Do this one more time. Take a deep breath in. Really notice your breath. And take a deep breath out. From here, on your next inhale, come up onto your hands and knees. Bring your shins parallel. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Your back is flat to start. Take another deep inhale through your nose. Tuck your toes and arch your back. Spread your shoulders wide. Look up and forward for cow pose. Exhale, untuck your toes. Curve your spine in the opposite direction. Reach your upper back towards the ceiling. Look towards your legs and hips. Once more for cat and cow. Inhale, tuck your toes, arch your back. Spread your shoulders and collarbones. Really feel that arch in your back. Exhale and tuck your toes. Curve your spine in the opposite direction. Look towards your thighs. Reach your upper back up in that C-shaped curve. From here, come back to a flat back, neutral spine. Walk your hands about 1 foot, so 12 inches forward, and then slowly lower your whole body down, coming onto your belly. Bring your forehead to the floor. Keep your hands flat on the ground and just slide your hands down so they're right next to your ribs, elbows pointing up. Inhale, lift your head and your shoulders off the ground for a low cobra, keeping the tops of your feet on the floor, using your upper back muscles to help you. On an exhale, lower your head down. Come back up onto your hands and your knees. Touch your big toes together behind you. Set your hips onto your heels and relax over in another child's pose. Breathe here for a moment. Slowly come up onto your hands and knees once again. Bring your shins parallel to one another, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, tuck your toes, arch your back for a cow pose. Exhale, untuck your toes and curve your spine for a cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Bring yourself back to a neutral spine. Walk your hands about 12 inches forward. Lower yourself all the way down onto your belly. Slide your hands so they're right next to your ribs. Inhale, low cobra once again. Lifting your head, your shoulders, using your upper back. Tops of the feet stay on the floor behind you. And exhale, lower down. Push yourself back up onto your hands and knees and make your way back into a child's pose. And slowly make your way back up onto your hands and your knees, shins parallel to one another, hands underneath your shoulders. We'll do that flow one more time. Inhale, tuck your toes and arch your back. Cow pose. Exhale, cat pose, untucking your toes. Moving from your tailbone to curve your spine. Cat pose. And come back to a flat back. Walk your hands about 1 foot forward. Drop onto your belly. This time, make sure your hands are next to your ribs as we've done before, but this time you can either do a low cobra once again, or if you're feeling like you want more of a back stretch right now, use your hands to push your entire upper body off the ground, coming into a full cobra. Keep your legs straight and energized behind you. Try not to lock into your elbow joints, so we want to be holding ourselves up with our arm muscles. Feel a stretch in your abdomen, your back. Your shoulders are spreading wide. And then on your next exhale, lower your whole body onto the floor. Bring your head down. Tuck your toes. Push yourself up through your hands and knees position. And then straighten your legs, pressing your hands and your feet into the ground for downward facing dog. And as we do in downward facing dog, especially the first downward dog, pedal your legs, adding some movement into your downward dog, pressing your heel slowly down towards the floor every time you straighten your leg. Do this a few times, working through the muscles in your legs. You should start to feel some heat building up in your body. And slowly come to stillness in your downward facing dog. On your next inhale, raise your heels all the way up and bend your knees. Look forward and walk your feet up to meet your hands at the top of your mat. Come into a half forward fold, straighten your spine, and then exhale, fold all the way back down. On your next inhale, come up to standing with a straight back. Reach your arms up, looking towards your hands, and release your hands down by your sides. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. We'll take 3 sun breaths, so they're mini sun salutations, if you will. On your next inhale, rotate your upper arms out and raise them all the way up. Exhale, you can slightly bend your knees as you forward fold. Bring your hands to the floor, relax your head. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up to standing. Reach your arms up, looking towards your hands. Exhale, release your hands down by your sides. Inhale, rotate your arms around and raise them up. Exhale, forward fold. Once again, if you'd like, keep those knees slightly bent. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Looking up towards your hands. Exhale, release your hands down by your sides. Once more like this, inhale, rotate your upper arms out and raise them up. Exhale, slightly bend your knees and forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, forward fold once again. Inhale, come back up to standing. Looking up towards your hands and release your hands down by your side, standing up tall in Tadasana. Take another deep breath in through your nose and release it out. Going to take a modified Surya Namaskar A. So this is a modified sun salutation. Inhale, rotate your upper arms out and raise them up. Exhale, forward fold once again. Bring your hands to the floor. Completely relax your head over. Inhale, look up just halfway. Exhale, as you forward fold, plant your hands down. Step back 1 foot at a time into a plank pose. Hold here. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Holding plank firmly. Your body is straight from the top of your head all the way down your spine, down your hips and legs to your heels. One more breath here. And from here, press your hips up and back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, raise your right leg all the way up behind you. When you do this, keep your hips even, toe pointing down and heel pointing up. Keep that foot flexed. Step your foot forward in between your hands, bringing your right knee directly above your right ankle here. Stay firmly on the ball of your left foot and plant into the ground with both feet as you lift up your torso for high lunge on the right side. Keep the left leg straight. Keep lunging forward into your right leg. Hold for one inhale and one exhale. And then plant your hands down onto the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose and a deep breath out. On your next inhale, raise your left leg all the way up. Keep that foot flexed, heel is pointed up, toes are pointed down. Step the foot forward in between your hands. Bring your left knee directly above your left ankle. Stay high on the ball of your right foot. Press into the ground with your feet. Lift up your hands, high lunge on the left. Lunge forward into your left leg. Stay here for one more breath. And plant your hands down to frame your left foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. From here, set your knees down onto the ground. Come to a seated position on the floor. Sitting on the ground, bend your right leg, cross it over your left. Keep your left leg straight or bend it in, whichever you're able to do today. Sit up tall on your inhale and wrap your left arm around your right leg. Bring your right arm all the way behind you. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist around to the right. Take a few deep breaths in your twist. Slowly unwind from your twist and unwrap your legs, coming into the other side. Bend your left leg and cross it over your right leg. You can keep the right leg straight or bend it in. Sit up tall, wrap your right arm around your left leg. Bring your left arm all the way behind you. Inhale, lengthen up your spine, and exhale, twist to the left. Looking as far behind you as you can. With each inhale, lengthen up, and with each exhale, twist a bit deeper. Slowly unwind from your twist, and you can come to lying flat on your back. Once you're on your back, hug your knees in towards your chest, flexing your feet, holding onto your shins. Breathe here. You can hold onto your wrist and hug your legs in. You can hold onto your shin with your hands. It's up to you, wherever you're comfortable. Just breathe, hugging your legs in. Release your legs and cross your right ankle over your left top thigh. Hold on in between your legs and behind the left leg, so underneath the hamstring. Keeping both feet flexed, gently pull your legs in towards your shoulders for just a few breaths. Release your hands from your legs. Uncross your ankle and switch sides, crossing the left over right thigh, holding on underneath the right hamstring with both hands, and then keeping both feet flexed, hug your legs in towards your shoulders. Slowly release your hands from your leg, uncross your legs, and you can make your way to a seated position. If you have time, I always recommend taking a Shavasana, but if you don't have time, you can end your practice here. So cross your shins and flex your feet, sitting up tall. Bring your hands to your legs and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Bring your hands to meet at the center of your chest and bow your head to your fingertips. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the class. Please subscribe for new free yoga videos every week. Also, check out my yoga blog, girlonyoga.com, and you can follow me at chriskayoga on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you so much. See you next time.